Hi, good evening, namaste. So, Srinivas is back once again with one more video. So, let's start with the prayer first. Shuklam Bharadaram Vishnum Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam Prasannavadanam Dhyayet Sarva Vignopashantaye Agaja Anana Padmarkam Gajanana Maharnisham Anekadantamul Bhaktanam Ekadanthamupasmahe Ekadanthamupasmahe. Jai Bolo Ganesh Maharaj ki Jai. So hope you're all doing good. I'm also good. Actually, this video I have done in Telugu. So the same video I wanted to do it in English for the benefit of everyone. So the same video which we discussed last time in Telugu, that was the effects of Kali Purusha in this Kali Yuga. So this is very important topic. My request to all of you is to listen to the complete video, watch the complete video and give you comments. So let's start with the first two important slokas from Bhagavad Gita from Chaturtha Adhyaya 7 and 8 slokas, which are very, very important. We all know that these slokas, we know that. I'll just chant the slokas and please listen. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanirбhavati bharatah abhyudhanam tadatmanam srujamyaham. That is first sloka. Then eighth sloka. Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskrutam dharma samstapanardhaya sambhavami yuge yuge. So what Lord Sri Krishna is telling to Arjuna in these two slokas, what he is trying to convey is, when there is threat to dharma and when there is increase in adharma, I will manifest myself to safeguard the good people and destroy the evil or evil forces. And again what he says is, and to re-establish again dharma, I will be manifesting again and again in every yuga. That is what Supreme Lord Krishna says. Now coming to the topic. So the very important historic war, epic war of Mahabharata ended. That war was between Pandavas and Kauravas, wicked Kauravas. So finally Pandavas won the war with the help of and the guidance of the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and Kauravas were defeated, they were annihilated completely. So Pandavas started ruling from Hastinapura. The excellent rule was going on. People were very prosperous. There was a peace, there was prosperity. People were happy living under the Pandavas dynasty. Then Dwapara Yuga was coming to an end. Lord Sri Krishna, now after completing all his responsibilities as a god, what he told in the sloka, he will be manifesting to establish the dharma. So he has completed the duty of establishing the dharma in Dwapara Yuga, and the time has come for Lord Sri Krishna to end his avatar. So Lord Sri Krishna ended his avatar and he has departed to his abode Vaikuntha. So Sri Krishna has left to Vaikuntha. So after coming to know the ending of the avatar, the Pandavas were completely heartbroken. They were unable to digest the absence of Supreme Lord. They were their dear friend. He was guide. He was a mentor. Above all, he was Supreme God with him, a true friend, philosopher. So when he has left, they thought there's no purpose in living on the earth in this worldly affairs, enjoying the world. So what they have decided is to denounce all these worldly things, these comforts, and they decided and they gave the kingdom to King Parikshit, and they decided to live with only the cloth, white cloths, and they started ascending towards Himalayas. So that is about the Pandavas. Now King Parikshit starts ruling. Again the same rule, the dynasty. He was ruling very happily. People were prosperous, happy, and there was no issues, problems. They were all happy under the rule of King Parikshit. So now the time has come for the entry of Kali Yuga. Dwapara Yuga almost completed, and Kali Yuga started entering, and now the entry of Kali Purusha starts. Friends, this Kali Purusha is an embodiment of a destructive force, is a demon king, is a destructive force, and his intention is to destroy the thinking of the people, to inflict evil in the society. That is his intention, and finally destroying the religion and the race itself. With that intention, this Kali Purusha entered. And when the king Parikshit came to know that Kali Purusha is about to enter his kingdom, he told him that there is no permission for Kali Purusha to enter his kingdom because people are happy, they're all living, and in his presence he cannot enter. Then Kali Purusha says to Parikshit, King Parikshit, that it is the duty of him to enter as the Kali Yuga started. So King Parikshit says, of course, and he says that then I will permit you in only 5 places you can show your presence. What he told are 5 places. Please, number 1 is liquor. Number 2 is gambling. Number 3 is cruelty. It is cruelty. Number 4 is illicit relationships, prostitution. And number 5, he asks one more request, and he says gold. These are the 5 places King Parikshit says that he can have entry in these 5 places. And similarly informs all his people to be very careful. They should not get weakened. They should not get attracted to these 5 places. So therefore they will be giving an opportunity to the Kali to enter. So people were living very happily, but Kali Purusha was looking for an opportunity to enter, and he thought the best place to enter is through king only. Kings normally, what they have is, they have fascination towards the gold, jewelry. So one fine day, this is all, I don't know, this is all happens because of Vidhi. What Vidhi is written on the forehead. So it happens because of that. So the King Parikshit, he takes one of the beautiful crowns which was presented by Bhima, and he puts the crown. As a king, he wanted to see with the crown and gold and jewelry one day. He forgets at a fraction of the second, Kali was waiting for an opportunity, then he enters into the King Parikshit. So the result is, slowly King Parikshit, one fine day, what happens? He goes to hunting to the forest. After completing the hunting, after finishing hunting, he was coming back and he was feeling a lot of thirsty. He wanted to have water. He wanted to have some water. He goes to a nearby hermitage, and one sage was doing penance, sitting in a dhyana, and King Parikshit requests to fetch some water to him. As King Parikshit, he says, as the Muni was in dhyana or penance, he could not give any respect to king, that he thinks that because he was in completely meditation. So finally Parikshit king, he gets annoyed and he puts a dead snake on that sage or Muni on the neck, and he leaves that place. After some time, the Muni's son, he comes back and he comes to know what happened, all these things, and the Muni's son immediately he curses the King Parikshit that because he has done this to his father, he should die within 7 days with the bite of a snake. Please understand, this is what happens because of the Vidhi. So finally, you all know that Parikshit king comes to know, he realizes what mistake he has done, and he thinks that this is all because of Kali it has happened, because of his passion towards the gold is all happened. So he thinks that the end has come. So what he does is he calls the sages, and he listens to the Bhagavata, Bhagavatam, Mahabhagavatam for 7 days, and ultimately, with the snake's bite, he passes away and he goes to Swarga. This is the story actually, and officially now it is stamped that Kali has entered. Friends, now we are in Kali Yuga. We are in the midst of Kali Yuga. We all know that what is happening around us. Now, really, Kali has occupied everything. Everyone has weakness for these five things. Please understand, again I repeat, where Kali resides, who is there sitting to destroy us, who is there to ruin us because of his ill effects. He's a demon king. So again I'll repeat the five places where we are all uh, getting habituated, falling prey to this kind of weaknesses. What are the things? Number one, liquor. Friends, today every town, every city has liquor shops, liquor dens, you can say, and everyone is habituated to have liquor. I'm not blaming everyone, but many people are taking liquor today, and they are spoiling their health, and they're also spoiling entire the financial status, financial burdens are happening. Hmm? So many families are getting ruined because of this liquor habit. So I request all of you to get away from this habit of liquor. Number two, what is that? Gambling, my dear friends. This gambling is taking the toll of many people today. As young people, now you can see these betting apps, gaming apps are there. People are playing, betting online, losing lakhs of money. They're getting money through debt and unable to pay back the debts. They're committing suicides. What a pity picture it is, my dear friends. Families are suffering, children are dying. So please be away with these gambling, cards, playing cards, then horse races, and you can see casinos where crores of business is happening, trading is happening, is all gambling. So you will just lose money there. Nothing will happen. We lose money. We become empty, and we lose everything. So be careful. Gambling, liquor, and prostitution. My dear friends, prostitution. Don't get attracted to these kind of things. And illicit relationships. You can see nowadays we are hearing through news every day that because of these illicit relationships, children are getting abandoned, and there are a lot of murders are happening, killings are happening with this kind of affairs, illicit affairs and prostitution and slaughter. My dear friends, slaughter. It is torturing and killing, whether it is humans or animals. Where there is the torture, where there is slaughter, there this Kali resides. Please be careful. And finally, the most important metal today, it is the costliest metal, gold. Friends, everybody crave today to buy gold, to store gold, to increase their investments. So this is very bad. You know that gold, there is no safety. If it's in house, we are seeing a lot of news on daily in newspapers, in news that it is being stolen. Banks are getting stolen. People, they steal this gold. So be careful about the thieves. If you have a lot of gold, thieves are there to steal it. So let us have legitimate gold. I am not saying gold should not be there. Let us have legitimate. Whatever you earn with your hard-earned money, that's very important, friends. Let us have that. So my request to everyone is, after hearing this story, let us be away with these five places which are very dangerous, and we all will ruin our lives. Instead of that, let us divert our minds something different, friends. Let us pray God. Let us focus on meditation. Let us help the poor and needy. Let us divert that. Whatever money you have, whatever saving you have, try to help others in needy. I think definitely God will all bless us, and will not have any bad effects of Kali Purusha on us, because He is waiting every time, every second to enter into us. So let us be very, very careful. Please listen to me. And if you have that habits, please stop it, and let us completely become, what I am saying is, completely a normal human being with good habits. Have fear in God, and God is there to fight over the evil friends. So with this, I'll with this end with this video. Sri Krishna Arpanamastu. Thank you very much.